Today, we're gonna do an exciting unboxing of something really special. We're gonna unbox Boxy, no? We're gonna okay. Do you know what it is? Christina's weapon, grenade launcher.
I kind of feel like this is gonna break apart as soon as I kaboom!
Today we're gonna do some quick Q&As from our players, and we're gonna answer some questions that our player have. So let's go ahead and get started. Boxy is gonna ask us some questions, and we're gonna provide some answers and replies.
Yes. So
What's
let's
the first
start.
one?
Yep.
First one.
The first question is from Lightning, and it's voted by 33 people. Fix right side peeking, where Gloria and many other characters can shoot behind a wall.
Yes. So shooting behind a wall is a problem where you hide behind a wall and then you peek over the wall and see the opponents, but the opponents can't see you, and you can shoot over the wall and hit the opponent. So it's an issue that exists in T3 Arena before as well when we were developing the game in the early phase. But in our early testing of the game, a lot of the early players reflected that it's actually better for us to keep the ability to shoot over the wall in the long run, because the game is a very fast-paced game. It's a lot faster than a lot of the other TPS games and first-person shooters as well. And keeping the feature there actually enables the players to have a better experience overall in the game, because the map is a little bit small compared to some other maps. So that's kind of the result where I feel that it's a trade-off that we have to make in order to bring about a overall better experience in T3 Arena.
And the next one, someone thinks that whatever bugs or suggestion put in the Discord channels will be ignored by the dev team.
Okay, so that is not true at all. We export all the suggestions and bug reports that we get from Discord, at least on a weekly basis, sometimes even more often. And then we go through all of them at least on a weekly basis. Some of the suggestions are a little bit harder to implement, or maybe they're not feasible to implement on the short term, but I swear we do go over everything and we discuss it with the entire dev team at least on a weekly basis.
We actually have a page on our internal site where we put all of the questions that players have, and we go through them one by one and then say priority of each of those feedback and see what we can work on in the short term and in the long term.
Next one is from Manolis GR and Frimpy Puffs. They want an MVP system and more interesting stats at the end of each match.
MVP, it's a very important feature. I'm always the MVP. I want people to know that I am the MVP. So, in Season 2, in a future update in September, MVP will be something that will be updated in September. And you will see that you are the MVP of that match and that single match, and then I'll be the next MVP and the next and the next and the next. And other than MVP, you will see after the match, you'll be rated according to your performance in the match compared to the other players in the match, and you will see that you are great or you are not so great, or if you need some improvements. But I probably guess that you don't need some improvements.
This one is proposed by Jana. He thinks we should be able to view other players' stats or profile.
Yes, I really want to show other people my profile as well, because I play really well in the game. All of my characters are nearly maxed out, and I want people to know that I'm maxed out, and I want people to know that I'm always the MVP. So you will also get a profile, a personal profile in the game in a future update, probably in Season 2.
This suggestion is proposed by several players. They said that please increase the drop rate for both heroes and passive abilities. Or is it possible to add an option for players in the future to buy heroes directly in the store?
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about passives. So the way passives work right now, as soon as you get to level 9, you do have like a specific chance for them to appear in the store. Regarding heroes, so that's something we've actually been talking about. We might be planning to do some like direct purchase type of event. So the way that those will work is that
maybe if you're having a hard time getting a certain hero or something like that, we may actually make them available for like direct purchase.
but that is something that we are still testing. It's still not a certainty, so stay tuned for that.
You may also be able to purchase the character together with skin, which is great because you have to show off your skin. You have to show off your skin.
Then here is suggestion on game mode from Vanny and Malice GR again. They want to have a 5v5 game mode or a 1v1 game mode.
So, a quick answer is in CPO 5, you see 5 lanes, and the reason is we are working on the 5v5 game mode.
Yes, yes, we will do.
We are working on the 5v5 game mode, which is really exciting, and we are working on more than the 5v5 game mode as well, but no 1v1 game mode. The reason why it takes a long time for us to work on the 5v5 game mode, first of all, is because there's more people in there, and secondly, because the gameplay mechanism will be completely different from a 3v3 mode, so we need to take them into consideration as well. So it takes time, but we are working on it. We are working on it, and we're working on a lot of other things as well.
The next question is, when will we have ranked mode?
So we've heard you guys loud and clear ever since the beta through all of season 1, and yeah, ranked is going to be coming through on season 2. So right now we're working on some kinks. It's still under development. We're still trying to plan it out to make sure how some of the matchmaking and everything is going to be working on ranking. It is coming for season 2. Yes, we're all hyped for it. It is coming for season 2, so please stay tuned for it. We're going to be posting more about it as soon as we know.
Yeah, by the way, if you have any suggestions or if you have any ideas about the experience that you want to get out of ranked mode, just drop us a message anywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Discord, we're all over them.
All the links are going to be down in the description.
Stormkiller and other 33 people want clan wars. Clan wars among other clans, also leaderboard for top clans' performance in the war. They also need rewards from clan wars.
So yeah, as you guys know, the clan system, it's still like a new system, and the way it was introduced at first, it was like mostly just in order for you to like find some new friends, maybe find teammates, meet other players that are in the actual like same geographical location as you. But we will definitely be introducing a ton of like clan specific game modes, so whether that is clan versus clan, clan wars, more specific ranked clan gameplay, that is all coming. So like we cannot give a certain date regarding the clan modes yet, because it's still more of a bare bones kind of thing, but it's gonna be coming.
George and other 30 people. Voice interaction between heroes related to lore or just normal chat?
Lore is a very, very, very important thing in the world of T3 Arena because Mark is Christina's ex-boyfriend. Why is there a battery in there? There's a battery.
Speaking of guitars, hold on. I've got something that I want to tell everyone. We are gonna be doing merch giveaways on our Discord, so if you haven't yet, go join our Discord. Links are gonna be in the description down below. We are not gonna be giving this guitar because this is still a prototype, but yeah, we'll be giving everything else, including these pillows,
including me, myself.
Yeah. I wish we could give him away.
Lores and hero interaction, voice interactions. There are actually a lot of voices that we recorded, but we have not put in the game because of the file size. We want to control the file size to be a little bit smaller so that it's easier for players to download the game on their phones. So there are actually a lot of hidden voice lines that you haven't experienced in the game. Regarding voice interactions between heroes, we are thinking about it, but it requires a lot of testings, and we have to really look at the package size and the file size and all things like that.
Ovium said, can you make a daily login reward so we can get more coins, power cores, and rumble boxes?
Yeah, I think the current state of things, daily free offers in the store are actually the daily login reward in a sense, where you can just log in and then go to the store and claim a free reward every single day. We don't have plans to do like very complicated reward systems or event systems yet because we want to keep the game simple, especially at the early stage of the game. There are other games that have a lot of different currencies. There's not just coins or a bunch of different coins or 10 different types of coins and 10
really
different
don't
types
want
of
that, do
gems
we?
and things like that. And that's so complicated. So at the current state of things, I think we just want to keep things simple.
Trent and other 27 people want to be able to spectate private matches.
Answer.
Back to the remote is going to be coming with Season 2. The way it's going to be working at first is that it's going to be kind of like a limited private type of function. So we are planning, to mostly leave it as kind of an option for people hosting tournaments or acting as referees or something like that. If you want to spectate other matches, go on Discord and you message me, Gordo, send me the UID, and I'll do like the entire approval process for you guys.
And since Season 2 is already up, you might have already noticed that you can see private match replays in the game log. So that's another way that you can spectate it afterwards.
Alec, play again button.
As you guys know, this is something that was actually available in Season 0 in the beta testing, but we had to take it out like it has some bugs and whatever. It's going to be coming back very soon. So Season 2, stay tuned. The play again button is going to be making a comeback.
Yeah, once you have the play again button, you have to play again and again and again and again and again and again. Last question. What are you doing?
I'm breaking the set. God, I'm
From Zoro Z and our Mo Avery. They want to buff Johnny Jet. It is so disappointing being an all-star hero and the weakest in the game.
Well, we actually just buffed Chemist. I don't know if he's the weakest. According to the data that we have, we actually know that Johnny Jet does not have a particularly low win rate and kill-death ratios. I think from the data that we can analyze, he's not too weak. And I've actually personally encountered a lot of Johnny Jets in-game who are really, really strong, even in free-for-all. I didn't expect him to perform so well in free-for-all in some of the matches that I see with the Johnny Jet, but, we will keep a close eye on all of the hero balances. We actually just, as I said, buffed Chemist. We've just nerfed Waling, and we've also buffed Mark. We actually do a lot of hero balances all the time and monitor the performance of all the heroes, and we will adjust on the fly whenever we see that something's not working or something's not right.
That's all for today.
So fast. I want more questions on Discord, or drop a comment below here, right there in the comments. Drop a comment below and ask us some more questions.
So, see you next time.
Bye.